Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So we have the Dr. WHEELO stage in the game now. We already did a how-to showcase, I guess, on the first Mercenary Tau stage. But we'll go ahead and look at the second stage, the Dr. WHEELO one. So this one is probably going to be just as easy as stage 1, to be honest. But we can go ahead and look at the phases here. So it's going to be phase 1, he's going to be int, and then he kind of changes throughout all of the colors, and then he'll then go into phase 2, which is tech, and then phase 3 is int again. So because of that, I opted to do the Majin Power Team, because a lot of the more powerful options, basically Kid Buu, you know, and then Buu Tanks or Buu Han, are basically just going to be wiping the int stages out of just everything, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Well, actually, I should probably just go over this first. So the Majin Power Team is definitely very good, and it has a lot of options for sure. You guys already know how I like to do it. If the unit is coinable, we'll try to use it as much as possible. I don't like using coinable or non-coinable units, because a showcase wouldn't be really good if it just said to pull the new unit, right? But obviously, we can go ahead and talk about how int Buu and then the tech evil Buu would be really, really powerful here. Other than that, like, the Majin Power Team doesn't have like too many options to choose from, but I feel like most people probably have a lot of these options, especially since they were just on the banners, right? But let's go ahead and hop right into it. We'll go ahead and see how things are. I have not done this stage at all, but I really doubt this won't just be like an actual just cakewalk. It does suck that we immediately have it where there's just like the rotations aren't set up the way that I would want them to be, but it's okay. And I also did not expect it to. I thought it was going to be a thing where it transformed with each of the phases. It's not. But, you know, I get stuff wrong sometimes. It happens. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll just do every single person will target their own type advantaged target. I actually have just like zero doubt in my mind that this won't just be easily obliterated from all of this, right? Yeah. Wow, he survived. That's kind of crazy. No, not the bio bomb. 21 is definitely a good leader, but man, I will say one of the things that does kind of suck, and that you do have to keep in mind for just this specific situation. 21 gets her dodge chance based off of the unit that she super attacks. So she doesn't have dodge chance against anybody other than whoever she supers in this turn. So for this specific instance, we can dodge the int opponent, but everybody else now we just can't. Which I think, like, we have the high dodge chance for this one, which we do proc, that's good. But like these attacks, we would have to do hidden potential to do that, I believe. I could be wrong. I'll just probably double check to see. But I'm almost positive that's how it works. It's the opponent that you do it against. Launching, nope. Within the same turn. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. It's at the top. Plus an additional 120% attacking defense when attacking in high chance. I thought it was against the specific enemy. I was probably just thinking of a different unit. We'll go ahead and wipe this phase out of the face of the earth, though. We'll do this, do that. And there we go. I wonder who I was thinking of, though, that had it where you have to target to get the dodge chance. Because I don't remember which unit was like that. There are a couple units that do have it where you need to target them specifically to get some special effects, but Android 21 is not one of them. We are building up our stacks here, which is very, very nice. Obviously, every single 12 key is going to give us more attack, and every 18 key is going to give us more defense. So this is just going to be buffing Buu for once we do transform, right? It does suck a little bit that we're not getting Kid Buu literally any hits on him, so we're not going to get any damage reduction once we do get into the next phases. Or we're only going to start off with 20% damage reduction, 20% crit. It won't, because we're always going to probably have him in a situation where he's going to be supering first anyways. It shouldn't matter too much, especially because, again, this fight's probably just going to be a cakewalk, right? I don't see why not, especially because it's just the first and second stage of this. This isn't like Future Saga or something like that. We'll go ahead and transform from Tech Fat Boo into Tech Evil Boo. Start getting more defense, more attack, all that good stuff. Probably just leave it like this, to be honest. We'll do this. And we'll do that. Again, I truly don't think we're going to need items for this. How much damage does this do? Okay, 0. we don't even get to see. It would have been an unfortunate if we didn't dodge that, because we didn't super first. Remember that Boo gets more defense from doing super attacks, so it's we could stun. Dude, it's so over. But yeah, it is better for us to super first because we could just get extra defense, but because he has 70% damage reduction, because we have the defense from doing the super attacks in the past turns, it's not going to really matter too much, right? Okay, so 21 just did enough super attacks where she action broke, and the enemy is still stunned, so it doesn't really matter. But the action break could have helped out because she is AGL, but again, it doesn't really matter because we didn't need the super attacks anyways. Or we weren't getting attacked anyways. Okay, should we just go ahead and transform? I don't really think it matters. Let's just go ahead and do it. Make sure that transformations are turned off. There we go. He's still stunned, so again, we're just going to get no buildup on the Kid Boo, unfortunately. But because he's going to have type advantage in the last phase, like we already saw, it's going to be completely fine, right? Like, I really just don't think it matters. We'll just try to burst his phase as fast as possible. Because he's also stunned, though, it just, like we're just actually just wiping the floor. It's too easy, dude. I will say, though, that this team is, like, very cohesive as well. It's so fun. I am a little bit sad that I have to follow my philosophy of doing or using only a team of older units or coinable units, because if I were able to use like Tech Extreme Boo right now, that'd be so cool, man. Group attacks, okay. I guess let's go ahead and transform then. We'll get stronger than we ever have been before. So everybody but 21 is safe here, so we'll just go ahead and transform with 21 and just give her a little bit extra defense. We'll just go ahead and pop this. There's like, I don't think 21 would die, right? There's no way that like the AoEs is gonna do like 900k or something. There's actually no way. I've refused to believe. Yeah. If it really does come down to it, you could just not run Android 21. And like I said, you could just run some of the other options instead. Obviously, some of the Majin Buu Saga units did get EZAs, obviously, like STR Fat Buu. You could have just run Buu tanks as a leader. Like, there's definitely a lot of options that this won't really matter, right? Getting the AoEs against 21. Not only that, but I guess it doesn't... like, we're going to just heal that off too anyways, so... it should be fine, right? Alright. And the next time, if it doesn't matter, I think we're going to kill before then. But if we do get to the next time that we see this rotation as well, we can go ahead and transform into Super Buu. And then once we transform into Super Buu, we can start doing some crits, doing more damage and all that stuff, all that good nonsense, right? I'm gonna be honest. Android 21's animations are so good, but man, seeing like the 5 million attack stat and under, like it's actually just so disappointing. Like it's so awesome to see the attacks, and then you get to the number of the attacks and it's like 2. Like this is the best linking team, man. Like I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with that. It's 2 dupes as well. Yeah, and there you go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this team is just way too good, and well, I'm gonna obviously, like I said, I'm gonna continue making guides for all of these, but I'll just be honest, you probably more often than not will not need these guys until the end, because I'll spoil it now if you don't already know. The end stages are gonna be like Hirudegarn and stuff, so until we get to Hirudegarn, that's when it's really just gonna start ramping up in difficulty, and even then, it's just not gonna be as hard as like Kid Buu and some of the other stages. But getting the support memory and getting all the stones is obviously still very, very good. So I do still recommend that you get the stages done whenever you can. Because we do have to save for Annie. Like, look, I have 654 stones, man. And I really want to get like close to 1,000 before we get to Annie. But yeah, more free stones before anniversary. That is all the time we're going to spend on this one. As always, if you have any difficulty at all, I can try to give more team suggestions in the comments. If you do, let me know what units that you have. And basically, other than that, I know what you guys think. Hopefully, it helped someone out there. But yeah, hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. And hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.